So at this point, we have finally completed auditing all of our diagnostics, and everything is marked as either true positive, a false positive, or suspicious. It is now time to export our scaled data on Jasper and put it into a format that clients are comfortable receiving. Clients are always comfortable with Microsoft Excel, so that is what we are going to produce for them. The first step is to export the Jasper database. This will take a while, but it will produce a SQLite database just like the one that we imported into the web app. The only difference being that now all of the verdicts are filled in, and some of the flags may be filled in too, but we're not going to worry about those. Okay, the download is complete. To verify this, let's go to the command line and take a look at my downloads directory. And there is the Jasper database. So I'm going to copy it first of all into my local database, and now I'm going to do a conversion. First, we're going to make sure that it's done. We're converting it into an org file and correlating two columns, the CERT rules column and the completion column. So this simply contrasts verdicts with CERT rules, and you'll notice that most of our verdicts are still suspicious. But for every suspicious diagnostic, there is a true diagnostic. So we've done our due diligence in finding true diagnostics, and there's a couple of rules with no true diagnostics. The other more important thing to note is that there are no unknowns. Every diagnostic has had some verdict applied to it. We've, however, minimized the amount of work in leaving the bulk of items as suspicious. So, since we've verified that we are indeed done, I'm going to run the conversion script one more time, and this time we're going to create an org file. Now this is again all our same data, but the data is now in a tabular format, much like what you saw on the website, and I'm going to now sort it first by line number, and then by path, and several other sorting things which should make it easy to view. And finally, priority. So the high priority items are now at the top, and the low priority items are at the bottom. So we can save this org file as written. So now the job is to build a comma-separated value file of the true diagnostics and a second CSV file of the suspicious. I'm just going to do the true one so you see the process, how it works. First, we're going to make a report directory to contain this stuff. Now, this is simply the top line, and then we get for all the true items in the org file. So now the true CSV file contains only the true diagnostics from the org file in a CSV format. This command, open report, will bring up the report directory in the Mac Finder. I did that simply because I can now double-click this true.csv to have it open in Microsoft Excel. And here is the true CSV in Microsoft Excel. I'll do a few nice formatting things, such as bold and underscore this thing to make it appear professional. We'll right justify a few of these items as well. And we will save this, but we are not going to save it as CSV. We are going to save it as a my Excel workbook. There we go. So now, if you study these diagnostics, you will discover that the top items here are actually are actually the same diagnostics that we audited in the Scale web app. Here is our null pointer vulnerability. This is the buffer overflow vulnerability. It's so big that the message took a second line. So I only showed you the priority 18 diagnostics, but these should all be quite familiar to you. Once we produce a similar spreadsheet for the suspicious, then we'll be able to draw up a Scale report for the client.